从不满通膨的抗议到国家宣布破产，随后发生政变，斯里兰卡在几个星期之内经历翻天覆地的转变。
Motorists, tuk-tuk drivers and taxi drivers queue for fuel and jostle for fuel in this queue that I hear is stretching 4 to 5 kilometers. And this is the economic reality that the new president of Sri Lanka has to fix.
在代理总统接手政权1个月之后，斯里兰卡的政治经济依旧动荡不安，经济学家担心危机还会继续扩大。
Is Sri Lanka's economic collapse ringing alarm bells for emerging markets? I think the alarm bells for emerging markets has been ringing for quite a while. We have been ignoring those. Pakistan was another country which is very much in a very poor economic condition. Ongoing protests in Peru, I would say, against food and fuel price rises.
2009年，斯里兰卡结束内战，外界看好未来发展，吸引大量的资金涌入。如果只看人均 GDP， 斯里兰卡甚至仅次于马尔地夫，是南亚最富有的国家之一。不过，当地经济非常仰赖观光产业，服务业的产值占 GDP 的比重超过60%以上。但2019年复活节恐怖攻击重创当地观光，还没等复苏，又是一波疫情来袭。
But then the most critical thing was the COVID, which stopped all tourism everywhere in the world. So everyone was hit. And Sri Lanka was no exception. The problem with Sri Lanka was its dependence on tourism for foreign exchange earnings. This crisis was kind of precipitated by the fact that that earning just got wiped out overnight.
疫情硬生生斩断外汇金流，苦撑2年的斯里兰卡好不容易等到疫情缓解，又遭逢俄乌战火带来的粮食危机以及能源价格暴涨。光是买食物就要多花60%的价钱。根据联合国粮食计划署估算，当地有90%的民众过着3餐不济的日子。沉重的外债更是把斯里兰卡压得喘不过气来，成为压垮骆驼的最后一根稻草。
So what's changing now is that we're coming out of this low interest rate environment. Interest rates are going to be higher going forward, and many of these emerging markets will have foreign currency denominated or dollar denominated debt. And the dollar is strengthening because of the current monetary policy regime in the US. So all of these, together with a few idiosyncratic shocks, could make another emerging market go into crisis.
专家认为，斯里兰卡会撑不过这样的考验，主要还是经济体制不够健全。除了前总统拉贾帕克萨一家贪污腐败，在没有完整的配套措施之下，推动大型的减税政策，更是重创斯里兰卡的经济。
Sri Lanka has state-owned enterprises that are hugely loss-making. They have regulated industries, state control of a lot of arenas of the financial and economic sector. Just before the COVID shock hit, these tax policies were put Sri Lanka in a place where government revenues fell even further. It was getting harder and harder to service debt.
2021年，斯里兰卡还宣布禁止进口化学肥料，直接冲击到茶叶还有大米2项重要的农业出口，财政支出因此加速恶化。
I think the ban on chemical fertilizers was sold as a shift to organic fertilizers and being projected to as an environmental move. But I think the real reason for the ban on chemical fertilizers was to save on foreign exchange because Sri Lanka was already having trouble meeting its debt service obligations.
层层叠叠的压力之下，导致斯里兰卡政府被迫宣告破产。但专家担心，随着通膨始终没有缓解，风暴还会再扩大。
Many countries had similar problems in terms of losing sources of foreign exchange, having their public finances negatively affected.
因此，专家警告，包括巴基斯坦等等欠下大笔外债、政治基础又不够稳固的国家，很可能会出现骨牌效应，拖累本来就疲弱的全球经济成长。TVBS 新闻综合报道。
想扩大国际视野，掌握趋势，请订阅专门报道国际新闻的 YouTube 频道 TVBS 国际 Plus， 记得要开启小铃铛哦。